Okay. Shall I welcome them? This is Claudia, Beal, and David, and we've got some great coaches here on our Coaches Corner call for November 5th, and this is great. We decided to make this call a 20-minute call, and we'll do some, discuss some things, and then we will turn off the recording and maybe just do some questions and answers here after that. Welcome to the party, Denise.
Hi.
This is great. So yes, anybody expecting anybody else? Is your Sonny going to get on, Denise?
I was hoping she would, but she's flying out in the morning and needed to pack. So
fun. Where's she headed?
She's going to Austin. My brother just moved there.
Ah, great. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. I'm so excited that you guys are on. We have been talking about this all day, how excited we are to meet with our coaches. This is a fun thing. So there are a few topics that we were thinking would be fun to discuss tonight, and then just have some maybe have some time for some questions. But we have a lot of new coaches on our team, and a brand new one as of yesterday. Rob wins.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Hey.
Right. So you've got like two brand new coaches, right, Rob?
I just have one right now.
Yeah.
It's just my brother. He just, it's just his health coach kit just shipped out yesterday, and he just did all the website stuff last night. So
he shipped out. What is it? Oh, his kit shipped out.
Yeah, he just shipped it out with his order, so that way he saved on shipping. So
that's great. Yeah, with this month.
Might as well,
That's wonderful. This month in October, we had 4 brand new coaches. So that is just really wonderful. Denise, her Sonny came on. Karen had Melanie. Sheila had Ronnie. And who was the other one? We had one more.
Denise had Charlotte.
That's
And
it.
Charlotte, yeah.
That's right. So yeah, I was hoping we could get some of those new coaches on tonight because
I'm texting Mike right now. See if he can't make it on.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll have the recording here in a minute and they can listen to it. But
My mom said she'd listen to the video later on, so.
Your mom's great. Anyway, I was telling Rob before we started recording, other people came on that I got to have a nice visit with our niece, Chantel, and I just really liked what she had to say when I asked her about how to do new coaches. And she just said that she says, I don't worry about a lot of things. I just go straight to the 3-way call. She said, I don't, I said, so you don't worry about their story and all that stuff. She said, no, just get them on the phone. And what you do is you just tell them who is somebody would be easy to call. Let's just give them a call. And just do a 3-way call right then. Send them a copy of the interested script. And then you just let them listen to you do the first 1 or 2, and then the third one, let them do that. And then when they've got their confidence a little bit, tell them to do 5 more and call you back. And at that point, then they're not afraid of the phone. And, it's just great. Then you can talk to them about refining things and maybe being excited and getting their story lined up. But I just thought that was really, really great to just jump right in. I mean, that's what we do. So anyway, so that's what that's for you guys, you old coaches who are going to be coaching the new coaches, just to go right ahead and get them going. Let's see. Gee, I'm so old, I can't read my notes. So one of the topics that we talked about last time that we would like to cover has to do with objections. And really, I talked to Denise beforehand, and we just kind of thought that the main objection, does everybody know what the main objection is?
Too expensive.
Money, money, money. That's right. So, how do you answer it? Anybody have some great thing? I know Sheila's got a good one for, you've talked to people about cost neutral, Sheila. I know you've had them kind of look at things.
Well, Denise does that too, and has
Yes.
Tell them what you do, Denise, about the cost neutral.
Well, I just say that I think it's been similar to what I generally spend on food each month at the grocery store and when I go out to eat.
Yeah.
And I'm able to save money on medications that I don't need to take anymore. So it's just about the same as what I was spending on groceries anyway. So, yeah.
That's just great.
And you can give them the challenge.
Say that it's just $11 a day. And then I say, and if you consider you go out to eat, that takes care of that $11. So, and people kind of have responded to that pretty well. I've been starting to do that recently.
Yeah, that's very, very good. Let's see. And if Barb was on, I would have her talk about the medications that she's been able to go off. She's off 2 of her medications, and wow, it's great. Just
Yay.
like you were saying. So.
Well, can I say something? I heard Dr. Anderson in one time saying, it's good that it costs money. If it didn't, it wouldn't be of value to you. Things that are free, we don't hold in value. Mm-hmm. And, I thought about that. And that's what I tell people is that, and my husband had just sold his business. We had no income coming in at all. And I felt so drawn to get my health in order. And so I was like, how can I possibly afford this? And so we sat down and talked, and I said, okay, I'm going to do this for 2 months. And, then I'll evaluate how it's worked. So for those 2 months, I wanted to prove that it could work. And so I was so exact because I did not want to waste any money. And into those 2 months, I lost 25 pounds because I was so exact. And because it was a sacrifice, it worked really well for me. If it had been something that I'd read in a magazine article about a diet you can do, I had tried that. It didn't work because it was free, Yeah.
Yeah. When it pinches you, you feel it and you want to make it work. I don't know. Rob, what's your experience?
My experience, I let people know, I easily, between me and Amber, we easily spent that much, eating out all the time and doing groceries and it honestly has saved us money, even now with, Amber being off program right now and us having to buy a few more groceries, for her, because she's not on the meal replacements. It's still, we're still coming out ahead.
Yeah, that is just great. And sometimes I got to know who came on. Somebody called in. Who is it? 9729. I should know your number.
660.
This is Mike.
Oh, Mike, good to have you.
A new intruder.
There, good to have you, Mike. I'm gonna put your.
Is Mike Rob's brother?
His
Yes.
Welcome, Mike.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
That's just great. Okay, now you have a name on there. Well, yes, good to have you. So yeah, we're just talking about when you talk to people about coming on the program, sometimes you encounter objections. And oftentimes people are a little worried about the cost and think that it's almost like in addition to how much money that they are already spending on their household food. And anyway, so we were just talking about what we say. So,
yeah.
Okay. So do you want to say anything, Mike? You have anything to tell us?
No, when I came in, people were talking about like it's $11 per day, and if you eat out, I mean, I've thought of that myself, and I've been telling people that.
Great.
And,
yeah. That's great. And I think I've told you guys before that for me, I was really worried about the cost, just the cost. I don't know. I didn't know what to do, but my coach, Heidi, told me, she said, if you find 5 people to do this with you, and you become a coach, you will earn enough money to pay for your food. And boy, that lit me up. And so, you know, I found 5 people just that first week, and I just, you know, we all went on it together. I said, okay, I'm the coach and I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to do this together. And Heidi says she'll coach all of us. So anyway, I became a coach, and I finally learned how to coach, and didn't ever quit. And yeah, it paid for my food. I think that first month I made $729 or something, because if you get the 5 in the first month, you get a $100 bonus. And anyway, it just, you know, it went kind of crazy. It's fun. Another thing talking about making money is people, I've heard people say, coaches say to their clients, if you refer people, I will pay you a referral bonus. And a lot of people are able to make enough money through referral bonuses to pay for part of their food. So I thought that was kind of a nice, yeah.
How, like I've said that to people several times, that if they sign up a bunch of their friends, that they'll get their food paid for. But then their immediate concern is, well, but I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, well, I'll just help you. It'll be fine. And then they say, well, I just don't know. I don't feel very honest about that. Or I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
yeah.
It's
on the job training is what it is, you know. I'll train you as you go, but this will help you pay for your food, and it's just fine. You're just bringing people along with you.
How did you find friends that were willing to sign up along with you? Was that difficult at all?
You know, I found 3 ladies in the neighborhood one night. We were at a little meeting, and I just said, hey, I'm going to do this program. You guys want to do it with me? And 3 of them that night said, I'll do it. So I found 3.
Okay.
And then my sister-in-law, I told her about it. And then David, of course, David had to come on. So those were my 5 clients, so I could get the client acquisition bonus for the first month. And then,
cool.
You know, I paid for my coach kit, which was $200. And so I thought, I can't afford $300, but I'm paying out $500. But I had a whole lot of faith in Heidi, and I trusted her, and it worked.
Yeah.
So I haven't had anybody do that. I guess it was weird, but I took her at her word, and it worked. So
I just needed to clarify something. I just got my calculator out and figured out our meals are about $2.42 a meal times 5 meals a day. That's $12.10. So it's about $12 a day. So I just had to.
Yeah, I think when you start factoring in the free food, then
I see.
Yeah, that's a little bit, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
How much do you make for one client on just a regular order? Is it really just 5 clients that pays for a month's worth of food?
That's what it was back then, and it was. I think you made like $60 on the first order.
Okay.
And so it was
and I'm making now with the new B Slim Club. Usually on a regular order, I'm making like around 50, 55.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. I mean, you know, and honestly,
yeah,
you know, it's still extra spending cash for me. I mean, you know, as much as I'd love to become senior coach, I haven't put that much urgency into it sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, good. I'm glad we have people who crunch numbers, because I don't. I don't.
Well, and I just check my bank statement, you know, when it pops in, and so.
Yeah. So then it's probably about 6 or 7 clients that it would take for somebody to complete.
Once you reach a senior coach, I'm just looking.
Yeah, your percentage jumps up too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And I think that it's like $50 more or something like that a month.
Without your certification bonus, it's 20%. So if you're certified, it's 23%. So let's say you make senior coach, and and you're not certified yet, so that's 20%. So if it's a $300 order, that's about $60.
Okay.
And so you have 5 clients, that's $300, plus you get your cab, which is an extra 100. You'd make $400 your first month.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder how come I made 700.
Well, and the compensation plan changed a little bit
Oh, it did. That's true.
along the way.
Yeah.
It used to be higher number.
Yeah. But anyway, it works.
And who knows, it could have been a special holiday thing like right now, because I mean, you could get,
That's
you know,
right.
say Mike, he could get his acquisition bonus plus another $100 with what they got
Right.
going on right now, so he could make 200.
Hey, yeah, Mike, you can really do this thing. You can clean up on this. Get
Oh,
some.
I will.
All right, good. Well, you just keep getting on these calls.
Bring it.
Hang really close to Rob. He's a smart guy, and he'll
Put
he'll
those
help
lines
you.
on paper and do those connections. And
Yeah. And you know what? Let's be Facebook friends, Mike. I would love to connect with you. And one of the reasons that it's fun to be Facebook friends with other coaches on our team and is that you can kind of get ideas from what they post on their Facebook pages as well. So it's kind of fun. So anyway, someday I'm going to call you up and we're going to talk because I want to hear your story.
Sounds good.
Yes. In fact, maybe we should take just a minute and hear your story. Tell us about yourself. We can't see you, but.
So I saw Rob losing all this weight. At the time, it was over 100 pounds. And he made me the fatty of the family at that point. And so I was like, that's unacceptable. So I was like, all right, let's get me on this plan. Let's see what we can do. And it's been just under 2 months, and I'm almost at 30 pounds that I've lost.
Wow.
Whoa, that's
there
awesome.
you go.
He's looking good.
That's great. You will not be left in the dust, Mike. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you for sharing. It's wonderful to have you on. You know, I don't think I can begin to say how important it is to hook into, we call them events, but even this phone call is an event. It's to get on, hear other people, kind of get your mind into the mindset, whether the event is big or small. And I know you guys took a little trip last week down to one of Jan Paxman's meetings. And awesome. Just great. Did you enjoy that, Mike?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, and you know, in fact, we are going to have a health share party, whatever you want to call it, on the 15th, Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning at Sheila's Art Gallery. So that will be really fun. That is some details, but that's to invite any clients you want to have come. It's really just to share about the program. So is that about it, Sheila? Is that kind of what you've got in mind?
Or any connections. If there's people that are part of your focus group or interested in learning more about the program, or if you have some clients that have done well and we want to just like celebrate their success, they can invite some people to come and celebrate with them, and we'll have them tell their story. So if you have somebody that's coming you'd like to feature, then let us know and we'll put them at the top of the agenda. That we're going to have it be a client celebration to celebrate successes of people. Ask them to bring some of their people that are their biggest supporters to come and celebrate their success.
Share them on.
Yep.
That's great. And so this is not a coach training. It's just a celebration. So maybe, Karen, you can bring Melanie and let her get a little flavor of everybody, you know?
Yeah, I'll suggest it to her, but
Well, yeah.
busy.
My one thing is I don't want a coach there unless they've got somebody with them. So
Oh.
I don't want coaches can't come just by themselves. They have to bring somebody to get in the door.
Okay, she's got a stipulation. You got to bring somebody.
Because I learned one time I had a thing at my house and there were more coaches than connections there. And I don't want to overwhelm people like we're trying to double team them.
That sounds like a good
the deal.
thing. Well, put your details on Coach's Corner, Sheila,
Okay.
and we'll be excited. There is an awesome training coming up on the 19th, and you guys have probably seen it. Move heaven and earth. Get there. Get your coaches. It's going to be wonderful down there in
Southtown
Mall. Southtown.
South.
South Jordan.
No, we're mixing it up. Southtown is in February.
It's South Jordan
South
Parkway.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, details on that, we'll get them out to you. I think, yeah.
They're
So
on Coach's Corner. Yeah.
Yeah, Coach's Corner already.
Yeah, that's coming. And then there's another thing coming that we didn't put out there, but there's going to be a speaker that Smithson's are going to have on the 6th of December. And it's the guy who talks about the two brains. So that will be really cool too. So that's coming up. If you're not on Utah Health Coaches, be sure to get on there. That's where you find out about all these cool things. So let's see. Oh, hey, you guys, make comments in Healthy Hangout. Let's get some action in there. Put some before and after pictures and of your clients and of yourself, and ask questions, and let's stir them up a little bit. Seems like everything says Claudia Beal on it. So,
Yeah, I need to get a good picture of my father-in-law, some before and after, because
Great.
that'd be just great. That'd be wonderful. Well, you guys are great. I don't want to keep anybody here too long. I'm gonna turn off the recording, and then